Hi there, I'm Peter.
And I'm Jez.
And with a Bible in between us, we're the PB&J Show.
It's a terrible name for our show.
Yeah, it really is.
If we think of something better, can we change it?
Absolutely. But until then, why don't you explain to the folks out there what this show is about?
The PB&J Show is an advice show. Anyone can write in and ask us questions, and we'll try to answer them the best way we know how.
Using the Bible.
Exactly, Pete. Hey, do you have the first question?
I have it right here, Jess, and I'll read it for you. Dear Peter and Jess, that's us. Recently, my small group leader at church has been telling us we have to be warriors for Jesus. But I don't know what that means. Could you help me out and explain what a warrior is? Thanks for your help, Danielle.
What a great question. Just saying the word warrior can be a little confusing.
Yeah, when I hear the word warrior, I think of someone like a knight or a soldier.
Yeah, I think of things like being a Jedi. But a warrior isn't only someone who literally fights people, but warriors are leaders.
Like the President of the USA, or my parents.
Exactly.
Wait, so a warrior is like the President of the United States wearing a suit of armor wielding a lightsaber, who's also my dad?
I don't think that's it. I think I see the problem.
What's that?
We're trying to just solve this question by using the P and the J, but we need to add the B.
Oh, that's a great idea. I think I know the perfect story to help us do that.
You see, David was a warrior for God by leading courageously.
And you don't have to stand up to literal giants to be a warrior. Having courage means you have no fear, right?
No, not quite. David absolutely was afraid. He was about to go against a real giant. But David knew our God was bigger, and he was confident that he would defeat the giant through him.
So, courage is more about being obedient to God's voice and doing hard things even when you're afraid?
You got it. Courage is not the lack of fear, but courage is having the strength to overcome that fear, to be obedient to what God has asked you to do.
Gotcha. And so to help them see it, David led courageously by showing the Israelites God was with them by standing up and fighting Goliath.
And like Peter said, we don't have to stand up to giants to be warriors. You can be a warrior by doing things like being friendly to a kid who has no friends in school.
Or by being really kind to your sibling, even if you really want to get back at them for something you did.
Think about how God used David to protect the whole nation from being slaves to Goliath.
Wow, yeah. But just think about all the people we could lead by just stepping out and being courageous leaders.
I think that should be our big idea for this week's show, Peter. Warriors are courageous leaders.
Ultimately, being a warrior is listening to God's voice to live courageously like David did. When it seems hard, it's leading by example even though it's scary, and no one else may do it. Like David, we can have a big impact. That's what it means to be a warrior for Jesus. Well, that about wraps it up for the first episode of the PB&J Show. How do you think that went?
Except for the name, I think we did pretty well. God really helped us answer Danielle's question.
And hey, if you'd like to reach us with a question, you can send us a letter at pbnjshow@waymaker.church.
We can't wait to hear from you guys. We'll see you next time.
Later.